Yeah, I'm here and I can see you.
That was so funny because I was like, why are there so many people on? And then I just left abruptly. So,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
well, and for those that watch it later, I accidentally went live on my personal account, which is not where we're doing these. So, it's not good.
Well, I was trying to do it, but I was in the front room, and for some reason I couldn't get it to work, so I walked back here to
Okay.
my bedroom. I
Okay.
was
And
sitting on a pretty
I'm
backdrop.
so glad. I'm so glad that you're on this week.
Me too. I'm
Are
gonna
you
try to
feeling
keep.
better?
Well, I'm gonna try to keep my coughing to a minimum, but
Okay. Well,
we'll
good
see how that.
luck.
We'll see how that goes.
Your cough might make me cough, so that's fun.
Okay. You look so pretty.
Oh, we have to go to a Christmas party after this. So I look like a grown up today. Uh, anyways, okay, did you catch up on the reading?
I did, just barely got it in right before we got on. So I finished
Oh,
chapter 45. Yeah.
okay, so
Well,
like what are your takeaways so far?
um, Pip is annoying. I gotta get lost in all of the language.
Yeah.
And um, oh, I had another thought, and I was like, oh, this is very profound. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, overall, I can't like. I'm trying to figure out because we now know who the benefactor is,
Yeah.
right? Right. But I must have missed something.
Okay.
How did he get his money?
So it says that he went to I think it says New Zealand, but I'm guessing when they sent people to go to Australia, like the convicts and stuff like that. So
Okay.
he went down there and actually did made a business, made a profit for himself and made all this money.
Okay. See, I totally. But
I
my
think
brain
they
is
might have only said
fogged,
it
so
once. Yes, I think they might have only said it once, and it's just kind of like, I was listening to the audio this week, and the guy that does the voice that the guy does for this particular person is so hard to understand.
yeah.
Like it's just such a thick accent. So, but yeah, so he goes. So were you surprised by that? Did you think it was Miss Havisham, the benefactor?
I did. Yeah, I did think that it was her, but I don't know. I'm finding it very curious that it's him.
Yeah.
So
I know
yeah,
because
that's
that kind of
interesting.
changes it kind of changes like the thought of like why did Miss Havisham do the things that she did then if she wasn't the benefactor, like what does she have to gain from that, like the
Yeah,
interaction she would have with him.
yeah.
And
I
then
think
I
she
what go ahead.
I think she's just a creepy, weird lady that likes messing with people's lives, which is sad.
Yeah, well, and did you catch the part about the convict saying that the people that he worked for, it was the man that had like duped Miss Havisham in the beginning? Okay.
Yes.
And so I thought that was so it's always everyone is always connected. Most of the time in a good Dickens book, everyone is connected somehow. But yeah, I thought that was crazy the first time I read it because you just think that it's her and she's doing all these weird things with between him and
Right.
Estella. Um so I found that very shocking whenever it's not her, like I said, and all the weird things that she kind of does
Yeah.
to like
I felt like I wanted it to be her because I felt like maybe her character was going to be redeemed, but
I don't know about that.
no, I'm doubtful,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like in the beginning, I was like, well, maybe this is going to be her redeeming factor.
Yeah. So what did you think about Joe and Mrs. Joe and her dying and where that kind of leaves them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. And now what is Biddy gonna do? It breaks my heart because I think and I think that it's the intention of the book is like Pip should have been with Biddy. Um, and so it's hard to watch, I think for me, watch them not get together. Because to me, I find Pip annoying, but I find Estella more annoying.
Yeah.
And I know she's just doing the things that Miss Havisham has told her to do and that kind of stuff, but I just still find her super, like, just irritating. She has no likable characteristics, which makes it hard to believe that Pip would love her so much, um, and think like she's the one for him when she's never been nice to him.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand that either. Why he keeps going back. I mean, it's like you're just asking for punishment each time.
Right? Well, and so at the end of this section of chapters, we find out that she's engaged to be married to somebody else.
Yeah. Which I mean, I don't know. Is Miss Haven? I can't ever say her name right. Is she in on that? Like that's my
I think they kind of make it seem like she is the one that had arranged it.
yeah.
Or like pushing her into like, hey, you should talk to that guy. You should pursue that guy. But even with that relationship, you can see that Miss Havisham has like ulterior motives for even that. Like I don't think she has any desire for Estella to be happy.
Right. Right.
I just think she doesn't want her to end up like how she ended up. I think that's her only good quality.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that.
And I don't think have they said how Estella came to be with Miss Havisham yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
So what did you think of the convict guy?
I don't know. He's kind of an interesting character, I guess. I'm just trying to figure him out, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
He's
kind of where
kind
I'm
of
at with him.
he's kind of cringy. I feel like in the
Yeah.
same way Joe was kind of cringy. And so it's like, are they cringy or is it us just having to like meet their characters through Pip's eyes, who is very prejudiced?
That that's true too. That could be it. Just yeah, just through his perspective, his eyes, and the way that I don't know. I don't like Pip. Pip makes me angry because I feel like he thinks he's so much better than everybody, and I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't like it. So maybe that is why maybe it's not that these people are cringy as much as it is we're seeing it through Pip's eyes.
Yeah.
Said
And it's very distorted. Although I don't like Estella anymore.
no,
Seeing her through Pip's eyes either though. So I kind of feel like maybe that like I don't know what that is between them of this like he's like the way Dickens wrote it is like you don't really see that many interactions with them. It's just kind of this, I guess it's his great expectation that he puts on himself to be with her. I don't even think it's about her. I think
right?
it's this like I want this level of a woman kind of thing. Um and so we know that that can only end badly. Um
Yeah,
because she's not going to live up to
right. Right. Yeah,
his
his
great
expectations.
expectations. So, yeah. So, were there any other takeaways from this section?
No, Joe's still my favorite.
Yeah.
Biddy, I like Biddy too. Um, yeah, I feel sorry for her, I guess, kind of in a way,
Yeah.
because I think she's so sweet. Um, but yeah, no other takeaways. What do you have? Got any good ones?
I've said all I feel like the biggest things of this section were Mrs. Joe dying and how that's going to affect that group of people from his previous life. And then the benefactor coming in and now like wants to hang out and be buddies, which is going on with Estella.
You cut out
Oh,
for a second. What did you say?
what did you hear? Okay, I said that there were only real three things for me for this section was the stuff with Mrs. Joe and her dying and how that's gonna set them up, and then the benefactor showing up
Yeah.
and wanting to hang out, and then how Estella being engaged in that situation, how that's going to play out. Because we kind of end with him thinking that he's going to go off to somewhere with the convict, right? So that they can get
Right.
away. So I feel like, again, it kind of ends on a cliffhanger, which we talked about in the very beginning. Like he writes it that way so that you would come back the next week to keep going. But you really don't know at this point where it's going to go.
Yeah. 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 So he's just going to go off with this convict, and
I don't know,
that's
will he?
interesting.
That's what he thinks he should do, which was kind of a jump for me of like, really? That's where you're like, I just need to uproot my whole life and move because I might get like, I don't know. It seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
So, this is the last week. We have almost made it to the very end. Yay! And it's such a big book to do at in December, so I apologize. But next year we should do like the chimes or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a big one. But the accomplishment of having read it, yay!
It's
Like
going
you
to
get a
feel
gold
amazing.
star. Yes. But I do think I don't, so I'll preface this going into this next week. I don't super love how this book turned out. Um, like so there is a way that he wrote the book originally, and then when he went to the publishers, they had him change the ending. So, we can talk about that next week. I'll let you try to figure it out this week. But, anyway, so I feel like with that in mind, the ending kind of doesn't really make sense with the whole book because that wasn't his true intention of it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Do you have the true, like, the actual ending somewhere?
No, because it was never published.
Oh.
Yeah. So like when he wrote it and then took it to his publisher, the publisher was like, I don't think that it should end like that. And so he rewrote it. So it was never published with the other ending. It just came out later that that wasn't the real ending that he wanted.
Well, that's kind of sad. I want to know what I want to know what he was going to write.
Well, we will talk about it next week. And then we
Okay.
can discuss whether or not we would have liked the original ending that he wrote or the one that was actually
So
published.
you do have the original
No,
ending that we
I
can read
just
at least.
no, I just know like what it was supposed to be.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry.
at least you can't make the rest of us sick.
At least I cannot make y'all sick. Uh,
Anyway, so yeah. So we're almost done and everything will be I'm pretty sure everything gets wrapped up. It's just how different stories take place. Because again, there's different sections of his book with different like subplots that all have to get wrapped up. So
yeah. Oh, look, there's a heart.
oh you can't you can't see the people.
Oh, I don't see the chat. Wait,
No.
I can
Oh,
see
you
people.
can? Oh,
I
okay.
can see that they're on, but nobody's chatting.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have anything else. I don't even have any fun tidbits for this section. I feel like you were sick, I was sick this week. We got the reading done, but that's about all we did.
Yeah, that's about all we did.
And sometimes that's just how it goes. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
So keep
hopefully
going.
everyone can finish by next week. So if you're behind now, catch up. And then we can discuss the whole book. So that one could be a little bit longer because we can go into real detail about all of the things.
All the detail.
All the detail. Because I feel like I don't want to say too much and then, give stuff away. So,
Okay. Well, that sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. We won't see
Merry
you until after that.
Christmas. Happy
And I
Christmas.
hope everyone gets some books.
Yes. Ooh, we should do like a book haul, a Christmas book
That
haul.
would be fun. And if you get books, you can tag us in your stories or whatever on Instagram.
Yes. Jackie, I want to know what you get for Christmas book-wise. I might have to do my kids' book haul because, I did a lot more shopping for them,
I know. I was
obviously.
going to say I only know of one book and it's not going to be that cool of a book. But I will say this.
Mhm.
So do you wait and buy yourself books at Christmas time? See, that's my problem is I don't. I just buy them as I go.
I just buy them as I go.
But I'm pretty sure that I have bought at least 10 books for my daughter.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hmm.
Yeah. So for her trophy shelf.
I did request another pretty copy of Jane Eyre, so we'll see if
Oh,
that, maybe
yeah.
I'll get,
Yeah.
but if I
That'll be pretty.
don't, I'll just get it for myself next week.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Y'all have
And do
oh, wait.
your reason and do your reading.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Oh, that's a good idea, Jackie. Okay,
What'd she say?
bye. She says she asks for gift cards and then she buys her own after Christmas.
Oh, nice. That's nice. My chat thing is not working, so I can't see.
Oh, bummer.
But thanks
Okay.
everyone for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.